know why it's not turning on. All right, Ames Flyers fans, here we go at the start of period number 1 of game number 2. We've got Maddox and Owen and Gerald out on offense. Jude and Max on defense. No, Jude and James on defense. Sorry, guys. All right, they're battling in the neutral zone along the boards right underneath me. There's the puck. Jude comes away with it. He is going to bring it into the offensive zone, but he loses his edge. Maddox tries to keep it in our zone. It comes in. Dubuque comes away with it into our zone. But James is there, pokes it away. And Dubuque tries to send it in front of their net. Owen comes away with it, uses the board, sends it up the ice and gives chase. Now he's in the offensive zone, sends it towards the net. Oh, and he just misses the goal. If you heard the clink, it hit the bar. Nice shot by Owen. Dubuque brings it into our defensive zone. Jude pokes it away. They regroup. They're bringing it around the back of our net, and they send it center. Yeah, that was a nice play by Dubuque. They brought it around the back of the net, center, send it just underneath Liam's pads. So at the start of period number 1, it is 1-0. Dubuque putting a shot in. Let's go Flyers. We'll get it back. Colt Baker Elston. Colt's going to take this face off. Battles hard for it, sends it forward. Dubuque comes up with it in the neutral zone. Colt gives pressure. Dubuque brings it into the offensive zone. I think Colt is going to draw a penalty on that for tripping. Dubuque brings it around, but Liam says no thanks. I'm going to keep that out. I guess they're going to call hooking on Colt. So he's going to go to the penalty box. I don't think he quite knows yet. Now he comes in. So there's going to be a line change, and Casson comes out to take the face off, and Carter on offense. We've got Max and Cole on defense. All right, Casson's ready to take this face off. He wins it, sends it towards Cole. Cole brings it behind the net to connect with Carter. Carter almost gets a stick on it, but it was a little too fast. There we go. Now Carter gets his stick on it, and he brings it into the neutral zone. Continuing to send the puck forward. Casson recovers it, brings it into our offensive zone. Cole keeps it in our zone, uses the boards, sends it behind the net. Owen comes in, and he's fighting along the far boards to try and get the puck out. Dubuque brings it behind their goal, but Casson's going to give some pressure. Owen's going to give some pressure, and He's going to get a penalty for that play. So the delayed penalty is going to be on Owen for tripping. So Owen's going to spend some time in the box. Colt and Owen are going to hang out for a little bit. And we're going to take a face-off in our defensive zone. Carter, Jude, and Cole come out for the Flyers, and we've got a 3-against-5 situation. Carter takes the face-off, sends it backwards. Jude gets a stick on it, tries to send it up and out. Jude again connects with it, uses the boards, and it goes into the neutral zone, which is exactly what we wanted it to do. All the way into the offensive zone. Carter gives chase. That was a good hustle by Carter, still trying to push him. Dubuque has a good pass, but Jude breaks up that play. Working hard for the next 5 seconds, a 3-on-5 situation. They send it, goes to the right of the net. Jude steps up to get a stick on it. Carter's there. He sends it into the neutral zone. Gerald comes out, perfect timing, tries to get to the puck in time, but it's going to be an icing call on Ames. That was a good hustle by Gerald. Gerald's going to take the face off. Cole and Maddox also out there. Jude recovers it, sends it. Maddox connects with it, goes all the way into the neutral zone. Dubuque's going to come away with it, but Maddox is going to give some pressure. Gerald is there, pokes it into our offensive zone. Dubuque brings it behind their own net. Maddox breaks up that play. Dubuque brings it into the neutral zone. Jude pokes it away with a great defensive play and gets the puck going the other direction in the neutral zone. He is all alone as a 3-on-1. Here come his players to support him. He sends it. Gerald almost had his stick on it, trying to send it in. Maddox takes it, brings it towards the goal, looking to center. Jude sends it the other way. Maddox sends it back to Jude, and Jude just misses it. Goes into the neutral zone. Owen recovers it. He's going to try and bring it back. He gets caught up with a Dubuque player. Dubuque player goes flying. Dubuque has it behind their net. They are skating and bring it into the neutral zone. Colt comes in with some speed, trying to break up that play. Jude and Colt push him wide, forcing him to pass it. Owen gets his stick on it and brings it into the neutral zone. He's got some room, bringing it to the net. Backhand towards the goal. Goalie blocks it with his pads. Baker comes in, centers it. Good shot on goal. Goalie blocks it with his pads and covers it up. Colt's going to take the face off in our offensive zone. Baker and Elston are there to help him out. Cole and Max on defense. Colt wins that face off, sends it directly towards the goal, and the goalie has to push it away. And oh, that puck went straight through two players' sticks all the way down the ice. They're not going to call icing. So Cole recovers it. He had some speed. Elston steps up. He's got the puck. He's got some room. He brings it into the neutral zone. He's looking to pass it up. He passes it up to Colt. Loses his edge. Cole keeps it in our zone, sends it up to Colt. Max keeps it in our zone. Baker recovers it, battling along the boards, looking to center it. Elston has it. Shot on goal. And Alston puts the puck in the net. I'm going to cheer a little extra loud for Alston. This is Alston's first year in travel hockey. Goal at 4:22, period number 1. Nice job, Flyers. Nice job, Alston. Caston's going to take the face off. It goes backwards. Vitale sends it towards James with a little too much. James can't quite put his stick on it. Still fighting for it. Dubuque players are all up in his business. Again, Dubuque players trying to center their puck. They've had some good passes today. And Vitale sends it into the neutral zone. Carter giving some pressure. That was a good cross-ice pass for Dubuque. Dubuque player loses his edge. Carter sends it into our offensive zone. Vitale and Caston are there to give pressure. Dubuque changing directions with the puck. He skates it all the way into the neutral zone. Past Jude, past James. Dubuque player's got some speed. And he shoots. Liam blocks it. Oh, and we send it cross ice. Carter sends it up to Vitale. Had a little too much on it, and that was icing on Ames Flyers. That was a great save by Liam Notmauer on that one-on-one. Owen's going to take this face-off in our defensive zone. Excuse me, Gerald's going to take this. Maddox and Owen also out there to help him. Gerald battles, pushes it to the side, and unfortunately the ref's kind of in the way. Not much they can do about that. Gerald's got his stick. He sends it up ice to Owen. Owens tapped it with his stick, so it's not icing. He sends it towards the goal. Rebound. Gerald almost had the rebound. Maddox tries to center it. No one there. Jude sends it back towards the goal. James is going to try to step up, and it gets past James, but Jude sees this, so he's sending down the ice. He recovers it, sends it behind our goal. Owen gets his stick on it, trying to get it out of our zone. Gerald's fighting hard along the boards. And puck maybe comes out, and Jude recovers it. Jude's got some space. He brings it into the neutral zone. He sees Maddox. Little too much. Maddox couldn't quite get his stick on that, but Gerald is there, and he says, I'll send it towards the goal. And, the goalie has to block that one. Owen takes it, tries to send it back. He sees Jude. Centers it. Maddox turns around, shot. Doesn't quite go in. Gerald centers it. Off a Dubuque player's skates. Owen sends it towards the net, and the goalie gloves it like he was playing baseball. Good shot by Owen. That was a nice shift by that line. Way to go, Flyers. Keep it up. Colt is going to take this face off. We've got 40 seconds left in period number 1. Colt loses his edge. He was fighting hard for that puck. Baker's also fighting hard for that puck. And they're still fighting along the near boards, but Cole keeps it in. And I thought that was in, but the refs are going to disagree. They're going to say that was offsides. That was a good effort by Cole. So we'll have this face-off. We have about 10 seconds left in the first period. 8, 7. Dubuque comes away with it. Max pokes it away in the neutral zone. And that buzzer, we are tied 1-1 at the end of the first period. Start of period number 2. All tied up at 1-1. Switching directions. Colt's going to take this face off. And Colt sends it forward. And Baker pokes it up to Colt. Colt continuing to head towards the net just to the right of the goal. He turns around, trying to use the boards to connect with Elston. Max is there to keep it in our zone. He sends it towards the goal. Oh, Elston gets his stick on it. And Dubuque sends it all the way into our offensive zone. They're going to wave off icing. Cole makes it there. That was a nice hustle by Cole. Back into the neutral zone. And that will be an offsides on Dubuque. We will have a line change. Casson Vitale and Carter come out to take this face-off. Casson with a face-off. He sends it towards Vitale. Vitale sends it back to our defense. Jude tries to send it into the neutral zone, but a Dubuque player was there to break that up. Liam with a nice save on his pads. Carter and James battling along the boards. Tries to send it middle. Casson gets his stick caught up with the Dubuque player. He sends it towards Vitale. Vitale brings it into the neutral zone. He does a nice cross-ice pass with Carter. Carter can't quite control it, but it is all the way up in the right direction. Casson keeps it in the offensive zone, but now we're back in the neutral zone. Things happen quickly. I believe that was an offsides call on Dubuque. Gerald with the face-off. He wins it, goes backwards, but Dubuque player picks it up. James is getting in the middle of it. Maddox also getting in the middle of it. Dubuque comes away with it. They're looking to center. We've got some players down. And it looks like James comes away with it. Sends it up to Owen. Owen's got it in the neutral zone. He's got some room. Past one player. Past another player. Shot on goal. That goalie blocks it with his stick with a loud crack. Jude steps up to keep it in our zone. Keeping the puck pushing forward. Jude sends it towards the goal. Almost goes in. Owen almost had the rebound. Now it's behind the net. Jude again comes away with it. And there's going to be a whistle for tripping on a Dubuque player, I think. Yes, tripping on a Dubuque player. So they will go to the penalty box. Ames Flyers will be on the power play for 1:30. Colt's going to take this face off. Elston and Baker out there. James and Jude for defense. And Colt wins that face-off, almost trying to use his body to send it towards the goal. Baker recovers it in the neutral zone. Jude takes the puck into the offensive zone, and they're going to call offsides on the Flyers. Line change. Cass and Carter Vitale come in. Casson's going to take this face-off. Max and Cole on defense. Casson wins that face-off, sends it directly to Carter. Carter brings it into the offensive zone, and they are going to call offsides again, I believe. Redo. So Casson is going to take the face-off again. He sends it back to Carter. Carter sends it over to defense. That was a play that I couldn't quite follow. It was a nice play. Vitale and Carter with some good passing between them. Lose control of the puck, but Max takes it. Max is going to send it directly towards the goal. Casson sends it back to Max. Max tries to send it up. Casson recovers it. Sends it to Vitale. Ooh, Vitale. Sorry, I lost my words because Carter did a Sally that made me laugh. Vitale sends it towards the goal. There was a rebound there. Carter picks it up and sends it in for a goal. Nice job. Carter, Vitale, great teamwork. Gerald's going to take this face off. Gerald sends it forward, but Dubuque picks it up. Owen's there to give some pressure in the neutral zone. Fighting along the near boards. And Owen comes up with it. Dubuque is there to keep it in their zone. Owen uses the boards, brings it into the neutral zone. They're getting in the way of things. Dubuque goes by a few of our players with a fake out and brings it all the way up. Sends it up into top shelf. Not much Liam could do for that one. That was a good play by the Dubuque Saints. We've got 6:15 left in period number 2. Colt comes out for this faceoff. Elston and Baker are there on offense as well. Goes backwards. Baker tries to send it. Dubuque comes away with it. Elston gets his stick on it in the neutral zone. We are still battling. So Baker comes up with it. He brings it into the offensive zone. We're back in neutral. Jude's getting caught up with a couple of Dubuque players. Holding strong, and I think they're going to call offsides. Casson's going to take this face off. Casson is trying to use his body. So was the other player. It's in our defensive zone. Cole tries to do a backhand, so he sends it around the back of the net. Connects with Carter. Max is there as a good defensive play. Sends it up to Carter. Carter sends it up to Casson with a little too much on it. Casson couldn't control it. So Casson tries to get the puck out, and that's going to be a penalty on Casson for tripping. And he knows he's skating towards the box. So Vitale will take this face off in our defensive zone. Vitale wins that face-off, sends it towards the boards. Dubuque recovers it. Vitale again with his stick on it. And Cole with his stick on it. Cole finds Vitale. Vitale looking for a cross-ice pass. Connects with Carter. Carter brings it into the offensive zone. He sends it back to Vitale. Vitale just loses control of the puck. Dubuque comes away with it. Sends it the other way. Max and Cole are there. Send it back into the offensive zone, and it's going to be icing on Flyers. Gerald's ready to take the face off. He uses his body and his feet to try and get the puck going the right direction, and he still comes away with it. Dubuque is there, tries to turn it around. Jude uses his body to block it. Owens bringing it up the neutral zone into the offensive zone, continues towards the net. And goalie blocks it. That was a nice shot by Owen. Baker takes that face off, wins it, sends it towards Elston. Baker tries to step up again. James keeps it in our zone. Tried to pass it to Jude, but a Dubuque player got in the way, and now we're going the other direction. And I believe that's going to be an offsides on Dubuque. Colt's ready to take this face off. He sends it towards Elston. Goes by Elston and the Dubuque player to the boards. James sends it back into the neutral zone. Dubuque is going to have to regroup. Went through James's feet. Jude saw. He stepped up. He's trying to get it out of our zone. Lots of sticks are going flying. Baker takes it. Takes it into the neutral zone. So Dubuque's going to have to regroup. And I think they're going to call offsides on that. Dubuque player was trying to get off the ice fast enough, and it didn't happen. Oh, sorry, fans. Apparently we... Oh, never mind. Okay, Casson took that face off. Puck goes behind our net. Cole has it. He sends it up to Carter. Carter sends it cross ice to Casson. Casson just misses it. Cole keeping it in the neutral zone. Casson recovers it, sends it over to Carter. Carter brings it into the offensive zone, sends it towards the net. Casson was almost there to connect with that. Battling along the near boards. Vitale sends it around. Casson is there. And they're going to fight along the boards, and Vitale is going to take it out from underneath them. He sends it to Cole, but Dubuque is in the way. Vitale again is going to send it towards the goal. Owen is going to send it towards the goal. It goes up and over. Just keep shooting. And he tries to connect with Casson. It goes underneath Casson's feet. So Cole steps up. Casson drops back to play D. Sends it over to Owen. Owen's going to, send it up and over the net. Cole and Gerald battling along the boards. Gerald looking to center it to somebody. Not enough behind it. Dubuque picks it up. So Cole sends it towards the goal just above the goalie's head. And he finally gloves it. Lots of shots on goal just then. That goalie had to work quite hard. That buzzer means it's the end of period number 2. We are all tied up at 2-2. All right, the start of period number 3. Gerald is lined up to take this face-off. Maddox and Owen are there as offense. Jude and James getting set on defense. And Gerald wins that face-off, sends it towards Owen. It gets chopped up in some Des Moines players. They bring it into our offensive zone, but they're pushing them along the boards. James comes away with it. That was some nice defensive plays. He sends it around, tries to connect with Maddox. Maddox tries to use the boards to tip it out. James gets to it first behind the goal. Owen uses the board, sends it into the neutral zone. Maddox is given chase. Dubuque gets there first. Max is going to continue to give pressure. So is Gerald. And it's going to be a delayed penalty on Ames, probably for tripping. Not sure who it's going to be on. Apparently it's going to be tripping on Owen. Owen's not quite happy about that call. I saw him drop his stick in the penalty box. I can understand the frustration. So Ames Flyers on the penalty kill. I believe Baker took that face off. Dubuque comes away with it. They're trying to set something up. They send it towards the net, but our players are there as good defense. And that's Cole. Cole tries to send it into the neutral zone. It's going to be offsides on Dubuque. Baker's going to take this face off. Baker and Elston out there for offense. Cole and Max on defense. Dubuque's bringing it through the neutral zone into our offensive zone. Max is going to try to push him wide. Now he's behind the net. That's some good work by Max. He tries to center it, doesn't connect with one of his players. Fighting along the near boards now. It is in the wide open. Baker gave a good hustle to try and get after that puck. Nice hustle by Baker. They send it towards the net. Goes just left. Dubuque using some passing to set up a play. It goes center, but Cole uses his stick as a great defense, and he's the first one to get there behind the goal. Dubuque player misses it, so Elston brings it into the neutral zone. Sorry, guys, I paused because Elston, another player, went down, and another player grabbed his head. Elston was trying to pass to Baker, lost an edge, ended up hitting a Dubuque player. Dubuque player is still down on the ice. Hopefully they're okay. Dubuque player is up and moving. That's always a good sign. I'm not sure what the call will end up being. Looks like it's going to be on a Dubuque player. So we have 13 seconds left on Owen's penalty, and a Dubuque player just went in for a minute 30. We've got about 10 minutes left in period number 3. We're tied up 2-2. Caston's going to take this face off. He's got Vitale out there on offense. Jude and James on defense. Caston wins the face off, sends it right to Vitale. Vitale sends it right back to Jude. Jude fakes him out right between his feet. Oh, tries to get it towards the net. James is going to step up and send it to Casson. Casson's going to send it back. Vitale sends it all the way along the boards. Jude and Carter are both there, so they find their respective spots on the ice to set up a play. Carter sends it backwards to Vitale. Vitale's battling behind. He tries to send it to Casson. Casson tries. Oh, it was a perfect pass. Casson sent it into the goal, and the goalie blocks it. And I think there's a little bit of chirping between the two teams next to this goal. That was a good shot by Casson. Great pass by Vitali. Let's do it again. Casson wins that faceoff, sends it over to Carter. Carter sends it back to James. James sends it over to Jude. Jude just almost loses control of it. Controls it. Sends it towards the goalie. Goalie blocks it, but it's still alive. Goes just between Jude's feet. Looks like Dubuque's going to come away with it. Fighting in the neutral zone, Casson sees Vitali. Oh, Carter gets a little too excited, heads over to the blue line. It was offsides. Gerald's going to take this face off. He wins it, sends it over, tries to send it over to Owen. Dubuque player got in the way. Cole's fighting, and he brings the puck behind our net so we can regroup. He's got some speed. Sends it up to Owen. Owen just misses that pass, so a Dubuque player is going to take hold of it. We are in the neutral zone again. Dubuque player gets by Max, and it's going to be a one-on-one. Dubuque and Liam makes a beautiful save on that one-on-one. Liam Naumauer says, not today. I believe Gerald takes this face off. He gets it back to Max. Max brings it around behind our goal, sees Owen. Owen tries to use the boards to get it into neutral zone. Doesn't quite make it there, so he's going to try again. And a bunch of players in the middle. Gerald gets it into the neutral zone, so Dubuque is forced to regroup. They bring it into our offensive zone. Our defensive players are there. Liam gets a stick on it, pushes it away. Cole fighting behind the net. Comes away with it. He's looking to pass. He connects with Gerald. Beautiful pass. Gerald's got it in the neutral zone. He passes it up to Owen. Owen looks to center it, but a Dubuque player got in the way. Gerald had perfect position. Maddox is battling along the boards. Pushing and shoving. Somebody's going to end up down on the ice. Puck comes free. Gerald passes it to Owen. Owen sends it. Dubuque uses their body to keep it out. Puck gets into the neutral zone. Flyers have to regroup. Cole using the boards, gets it back into our offensive zone to try and create another play. He's looking to center. Dubuque players get in the way of that pass. Once again, comes back into the neutral zone, so we're going to have to regroup. Maddox sends it backwards. Owen couldn't quite get his stick on it. Max sends it into the neutral zone, and that was an offsides on Dubuque. Colt's going to take this face off. Baker and Elston out on offense. Jude and James on defense. I think Colt won that face off. That puck went flying forwards. James sent it over to Baker. Baker just misses the puck in the neutral zone, but Colt is there to step up to provide some defense. And they get the puck going the other direction. Baker sends it into the neutral zone. Sorry, Colt did, excuse me. Baker's given some pressure. And Baker cuts him off. Still fighting in the neutral zone. Dubuque's going to have to regroup. Elston tries to push him wide. Dubuque scare gets by him. And Jude breaks up that drive. Nice job, Jude. That Dubuque player is quick on his feet. Jude still fighting, and there's going to be a penalty for Dubuque penalty slashing against Jude. So Ames Flyers on the power play. We've got 5:48 left in period number 3, and we're all tied up 2-2. Caston's going to take this face off. He sends it directly to Carter. Carter sends it back to James. James sends it middle. It gets caught up in a lot of Dubuque players. They were ready for that centering pass. Vitale gets his stick on it. He's trying to see who he connects with. Carter's there. Tries to connect with Caston, but Dubuque players get in the way. And Dubuque comes away with it. They get past James. Jude is there as their last defensive play, and he knocks the puck out of the way. Caston recovers it. He sees Vitale. Vitale gets his stick on it. He sends it up to Carter. Carter gets his stick on it. They're now in the offensive zone. Sends it towards the goal, just to the right of it. Caston gets there, sends it to Vitale, but Dubuque comes away with it. Dubuque's bringing it up the ice. Gets by James. Owen and Jude are trying to push him wide. Owen's got the puck. He's got some room. He's got a one-on-one. He brings it into the offensive zone. He gets by Dubuque, tries to backhand it just to the right of the goal. Gerald is there. Gerald's fighting along the boards for that puck. Nice. He gets it to Owen. Owen tries to center it, but the Dubuque body's got in the way. Max keeps it in our zone. He defends that blue line real well. And there's going to be another call for high sticking on... I'm not sure who she's pointing to. So I believe that was a high sticking call. We are now, both teams are at full strength. Cole defends our blue line, sends it to Owen. Owen sends it towards the goal. It goes wide right. Gerald is there, tries to send it backwards to our defensive player. Cole's ready in the neutral zone. Max gets his stick on it. Cole has a great defensive play. Owen comes away with it. He's bringing it into the offensive zone. Sends it towards the goal. Goalie blocks that with his stick. You could hear the crack. Cole sends it forward. Owen tried to do his best to center it. Max steps up to keep it in our zone. Can tell our Ames Flyers players are getting a little tired. Owen gets his stick on it. Comes in the neutral zone, so Flyers are going to have to regroup. Cole's got some space. He sees Owen. Owen couldn't quite control that puck. So Cole tried to send it backwards to Owen, just lost control of it, and ended up with an offsides call. Great effort by that line. Dubuque sends it backwards, and Jude sends it into the neutral zone. Baker's using his stick and his feet to get it moving forward. Brings it all the way into the offensive zone. Couldn't get the shot off. Jude keeps it in the zone. Now it's back into our defensive zone. James sends it around the back of the boards. Elston is there. And there's going to be a delayed penalty on Dubuque. Probably for... I'm going to say for checking, but we'll see what the motion is. Couldn't see it. So penalty on Dubuque. 2:20 left in period number 3. And Ames Flyers goes on the... Sorry, guys, my videographer, Greg, just told me they pulled Liam. So now we have a 6-on-4 situation, but we also have an empty net. Carter sends it towards the goal, and the goalie picks it up. This Dubuque goalie has had some action, and he's done real well. Vitaly's going to take the face off. He sends it over to Carter. Carter's going to send it towards the net. Goalie blocks it with his pads. Vitaly's going to bring it around. Owen tries to step up. Our defense keeps it in. Carter's going to turn it around. Caston's going to turn it around. It's now behind the goal. Carter's going to give chase. He sends it back to Jude. Jude can't hold on to it. It's in the neutral zone. He sends it cross ice. Owen sends it the other direction. Carter picks it up, brings it into the offensive zone. Caston also picks it up, but it is back into the neutral zone. Cole's going to have to give a hard chase because we have an empty net situation. We do not want the puck down on this end. Owen sends it. Dubuque player comes up with it. He gets past Vitaly and Caston. He also gets past Owen, and it's going to be an offsides call on Dubuque. I think they're going to send Liam back in. We've got 26 seconds left on this power play. Gerald's going to take the face off. Gerald sends it forward. Owen tries to connect with it. They keep it in the neutral zone. Owen comes away with it. He sends it up to Maddox. Max has got some room, but Dubuque player's going to get in his way. Owen tries to center it, but no one's there. Jude tries to step up. Gerald comes back. He notices the puck going the other direction. He goes on defense. Jude breaks up that play. Jude again trying to break up that play. He's just everywhere. Cole comes away with it into the neutral zone, loses control of it. Owen is there to keep the puck moving towards the net. He takes a shot, misses. 20 seconds left. Cole sends it center. Jude, sends it center. Owen had a backhand, just missed. Cole again keeping it in. Gerald sends it. 7 seconds left. Cole again keeps it in. And Dubuque player loses the edge. And that buzzer means it is the end of the game. We are tied up 2-2. That was an even match by these two teams. Lots of effort, lots of passes. Pucks just weren't going into the net today. 0-0 for the first game, 2-2 on the second game with a great couple of goals. Nice job by these two teams.